Hi there. Once again, exactly where I left off, I made no progress at all off stream. And when I last stopped, I was doing some of the new side missions. And I intend to continue doing that today. Starting from the beginning, I think this one is one of the two side missions I neglected to do in the early game. Hi there, Kira. Last time I said I was planning to only do side quests until I got enough points to rank up again. But as I've seen last time, my party is now under leveled, so it's probably better that I do all of that I can. Because the entire game's side missions are being a lot easier than the bosses you fight in the main quest, so if I'm struggling with the side missions bosses, then I'm certainly under leveled. This one is 8 years ago because this is one I left behind. Plus there's one more popping up. I wonder if you can find the Notice Dead anywhere in the past. You were looking at a couple Digimon from this game. Oh, are you a side mission? Why is there an Etemon in the street 8 years ago? Is this after the invasion happened? But I can't speak to him.
Yes.
I found Tank Dramon. Oh yeah, you can evolve Tankmon into him. I had a Tankmon, but I think I evolved that one into a Locomon instead. You speak to a fortune teller, and then what? Does this foreshadow anything that happened recently? Overbridge? Probably just a fetch quest. So the Tankmon I had, I think it eventually became out insane. Yeah, and you can see it on his history up there. By the way, I still haven't got a hate charge to give to him. I need to find out a Digimon that learns hate charge in their level up moveset and then raise them just to get their disc. Because it's not sold in any shop. There is another item this weren't around in the past. We've got the overbridge, too bad you can't digi-ride anybody on this map.
Yes.
I imagine there will be a side quest where I have to find and retrieve all these items. for the last Digimon under the overbridge in Shinjuku. Is it this one? Oh, so that item is from another side quest. The Intramon devolves into the dragon that combines with Pancholeamon to make Chaosmon. I don't remember what it's called either. Near the Alta Vision, couldn't you just tell me off then at once? Do I have to keep coming back? I can probably see it in the field guide. I think I've met a Bancholeamon before, so it should be here. I think it was in the arena. Let's see if I start with Locomon. Go back to Tankmon's entry. Oh, this is Tank Dramon, but I can't access his entry, because I've never met one. I feel like the game booted me out of this map in the past before I ever had the chance to properly explore it. I thought it would be around for much longer. There is another item, and it's not the Digimon I'm looking for. Which Digimon are you? Yeah, that message on Netemo just sent me is probably a quest where I'll have to find all of this. How many are there going to be? This gate of Shinjuku Station. And I have to go back again. I can't walk past this item. Last Digimon at the East Gate. Another item here. Are we gonna have to find 6 of them? So this fortune teller thing have a full team. There's still more. In a black box. Now, whatever quest in which I have to find out this item is going to be very long. By how many I've already seen. Maybe it's one per area in the human world. Yes, that old man must be a Digimon too. A good guess, even if he can even sense where the others are. Aye, black box, you mean the black car. Oh, does the fortune teller not know what a car is, so he calls it a black box? Exactly. Hi there, knight. An ancient Wisemon makes sense. Oh, it doesn't show you his true form, it just says what it is. And what was the other... I think this was the other side quest I left behind. For now, I'm trying to clear off the side missions because I need my team to level up. Because I think it's pretty under-leveled for the main story. And I was doing that for the anomaly points anyway. One of Frontier's Legendary Warriors. I had no idea what generation Wisemon was from. Oh, the poster that says SD behind the tree is not here in the past, it's only in the future. Is this an accessory shop? Okay, if it's solo discs, I have to check. Yes, it was. If it by any chance has hate charger. Wait, doesn't I have two of them? When did I get those? Oh, never mind. This is the cell menu. So I did have I got hate charge at some point. Between when I last checked if I could give one to autism, no.
Yes.
Another item over there. Gotta find your partner. I thought it would be a human partner. Oh, is it that easy? Thank you for assistance. I don't think you needed it. So these are the two early game side missions. Everything else is new for now. Where is that Digimon side quest? Collect my souls in Tokyo back in 2020. Is this the first time where the game tells me exactly when it takes place? I don't think there was animation of the year before. 2020, so in the present it's 2028. But collect off of Itemon soul bits. What is that supposed to be? I thought you'd have to interact with all these Itemon that are hanging around, but it's not the case. The game is also not telling me to go anywhere in particular. And there isn't any hint in the quest description itself how to find them. Maybe if I head to the Tether to show me where I have to go. One of those missions to collect hidden stuffs, but it's 17 of them. Okay, now it shows me that I was in the correct time period. So I really have to find 17 items on my own. I'm pressing the wrong button. Let me see the side quest on Game Mate. Oh, you are meant to find out the Itemon, but you need to Digi attack them. Was there one in this area? Probably one for each area of the map. Actually, no, there doesn't seem to be one. Oh, but there is an outer dungeon I've never found before. Now that I found it, I can access it from the Tether at any time. It's in Higashi Shinjuku Vision Square. There should be one here. Okay, so that's what I was supposed to do. If I knew it, I would have started when I was finding it during the other quest. Also, if there's another side quest I have to do in the past, I could start that so I can find the Itemon bits on the way. Too bad that these side quests don't tell you whether they take place in the present or in the past. So where was the other one? Is in the sub-road. And this pointer tells me to go to the Tether, so that other side quest is probably in the future. Shinjuku Underground Town sub-road in the southwest part of the map. Probably here then. But there's another Itemon. I really wish they would let me Digi-ride on my Digimon in this map. Would make this a lot easier. Also, there's another Itemon. At least I'm finding some in my way to head to the bits in the walkthrough. That door on the upper left might have been an entrance to this station. And I spot an Itemon in this map. there's one.
Easy.
Vision Scar already found the one that was here.
そこだ。
Again, this is the first time I'm hearing about soul bits. Was this ever a thing in Digimon? Oh, there's the station. So there's going to be one somewhere here.
よし。
Now I have to keep track of which of them I've already found. There is another probably up there. Not yet. There is another item that's still inside the station. At least they're pretty easy to spot from a distance. It's unless I can... Oh, there's one. This was the one I was looking for. There's at least one more that's inside the station.
Yes. Easy.
Also wasn't this one, but I'll take it. I am busting out my Digimon to attack this, so clearly there isn't a problem with using them in public, so why can't I ride them around? Wildfruit's telling me to find another station on the northern part of the map. Might have been that door icon I saw before, near the government building. So let me focus on that quest so I know how many are left. Oh, I haven't done half of them yet. There was one in the cafe, I remember that.
やるんだ。
Excuse me. Is this the other station? Nope. That's the same one. Did I try going on that passage on the lower left? Over bridge intersection, I have been here before. I should probably be noting down the areas I found on Itemo in. There's one. It's probably easier if I take the taxi and go through each area one by one. Oh, there's not going to be one inside Inori's house, is there? I mean, there was one inside the cafe, so you'll never know. Oh, Minervamon is hanging out here. Do you recall how in the central town in the past they gave us a house to stay in? And I never got back there after the first time. Because shortly after we got sent to the human world. Imagine they're just chilling in the bathroom. They could be. I've already found the one that was here in the shopping district. Did I check this side yet? Oh, there was one here that I didn't find before.
やるんだ
Now let's take another taxi. Back alley I've been... Oh, this is the same map. I just teleported myself away from the taxi. I'll start from the bottom because I don't think I've checked these maps yet. So bad I can't make the camera look ahead of me. Oh wait. So if I press my left analog stick, my character runs faster. So since when was I able to do this? Did the game ever tell me about this? Because I don't think it had. I could have been doing this all the time. Really.
やるんだ
So it's another timing where I learn a very useful game input very late into the game. Do you recall how at the very end of my final stream of MGMA2 I found out about changing the behavior of your friends without having to open the menu? Also by accident. At least I can use that one whenever the third game comes out, which is hopefully sooner rather than later. I've also been here. Who knew that this character could run? I know I haven't checked that part of the park with the sewer entrance. I don't think there's going to be one inside the sewer. But just in case, I will look at the entrance. Actually, I can just check in the walkthrough. And there isn't anyone in this sewer. I love to stand reveal before a human as I am now. I think I shouldn't mess with his personality. I think there was one here I've already taken care of. I wanted to check what this door up there leads to. Oh, it's also the sewer. Never mind. This is the overbridge again, so there is multiple entrances to it. Waterfall Plaza. I've also been here. This is the same overbridge. Yes, I think I've already found on the Digimon here. Yeah, he was hanging from the tree in this part. This is the same map, just another part of it. And now it's getting really difficult to find more of them. Let me glance at the walkthrough again. I think I've seen one in Akihabara. I think I saw one in the back alley before, but I didn't attack him. So, yeah, there was one here that I already found. A certain backyard. There's one up there on the right. I don't remember if I already got him. There. Oh, never mind. There are 3 of them in the sewer. It's just that I hit Control F and I search sewer instead of waterway, which is what the map is actually called. So you'll have to go there. So there's 3 here, and I think there is one more in one of these stations that I have yet to find. And then I'm done with this. Also, Runny also works inside a dungeon. I thought it would be only in the overworld. Okay, if this was, I think, for the entire game, it would have been a lot easier to avoid battles. Also, is there anybody smaller that I can digiride, because with Yuki's wings in the front, I can barely see what's ahead and I might miss the item. I think the camera pans back a bit more with the Devastator, so I can see more of what's ahead of me. Good thing I can just run over these early game enemies now. Actually, a good way to find fodder, because we still get their scan data. There's one. Does this staircase lead out of the sewer or to another part of it? It's out of the sewer. Also, since the Devastator deals more damage if he runs over an enemy, so I should be riding instant. Oh, this gate is shut. How do I get to the other parts then? Do I have to find another entrance? I can digi attack this.
キリソ
Okay, so it seems like the different sections of these sewers are now isolated. You have to get to them from different entrances in the overworld to navigate them, because the gates are shut. So I have to go all the way back.
よし
And I thought this was almost over. I just have to go to a certain back alley, which might be this one. There's a manhole over there. Oh, do I have to go all the way around here as well? This place is really flooded with enemies, so no wonder I kept getting jumped in the last year in the early game. That was one. And for the final bit of the dungeon, I think I can get there from here. I don't have to go back to the surface. Yeah, this is going to be the second to last one. Yeah, and it's weird that the game doesn't tell you how to digi attack them. If I didn't look up a walkthrough, I would still be lost on how I'm supposed to find this source. Can I live through this? Nope. Okay, so because all the gates are shut, I would have to go all the way back again, but I think I can just go to the tether and then warp back to a different area in this time period. Yeah, just like this. No, I think there is only one left, and I think it's the one that's in there. A place called Maru no Nakalaini Shinjuku Station. Located in the northern part of the map. The walkthrough isn't very specific as to where you'll find this place. Because I thought it would be connected to all the other station maps, but apparently it wasn't. So the walkthrough says it's in the northern part of the map, but it's a bit liberal as to what it counts as the northern part. But it may connect to this map. Okay, there's an entrance to this station. But it's actually bugged off. And so is this one. So this is called the sub-road, it's not the one I'm looking for. Yes, I think leads me back to the surface. Might be down here. Oh yeah, that's it. There's the last one.
Yoshi.
Now, this quest felt like an Ubisoft side objective. You just have to find a bunch of inconsequential items all around the map. If one good thing came out of it is that I accidentally learned how you can dash with your character. Oh, would have been useful for the entire game. I just find it out in the final chapter. Hopefully the next one has some actual combat. Oh, this quest was in the past. What did he say? You appreciate fine craftsmanship too, yes? Whatever that is. I think this is also just going to be a fetch quest. Oh, not Pokemon, I have to go to the Tinder. I forgot that's not how you get to the human world. I wish you just could time jump from the entrance to the tier instead of needing to go in and then back out every time. Oh, Simmons is here. Is that all I have to do? $600,000, yeah. Ah, she is banking it. For 600,000. Oh, so the point of this was, yes, what I was gonna say, Sugar Mommy, Dr. Simons. Oh, this one is you know how to fight Susanoo that I failed last time. And haven't gained any experience since then, so I'll leave this for last. Ah, it's the same two from before, I think. So is there going to be some kind of Royal Knight subplot in these side missions? Look for the missing Digimon. Okay, just wants more action figures, but they cost a fortune. Like, with prices like that, I think if Volcano's mom was a car enthusiast, that would be a less expensive hobby. Also, King Trace was a quest. If it's anything like Gonlos, then it's also going to be difficult. So I'll leave it for later. Royal Knight's Assembly. That sounds like a difficult quest. Scariest face in the world. Is this enough to buy a house? I'm not sure, because especially in current day where houses are outrageously expensive anywhere. Yep, 6 million is not going to be enough to get to a house. But if you want a house in somewhere like Tokyo, it's going to cost you around 50 million yen, somewhere or in the 40 to 70 million range. 6 million doesn't even begin to cut it. Paramount Cleanup, there's another new side quest. They keep popping up. At least we're going to have Mega Plus Digimon in no time at this rate. Oh, there's a random enemy walking around. Oh, that's what I was supposed to kill. Dr. Kuga's dumb. I was wondering if he would ever come up again. Also, I just noticed now that this is in the present day. I thought we were back in the past. This is probably going to involve beating up some evil Digimon that's behind this. And I also have to bring out my vaccine party, because it's going to be a virus. Elisamon's Mega Plus Tirakumon was revealed this week, and it's a big surprising compared to the rest of the lineup. Oh, I'm far behind that, because I'm not sure who Elisamon is to begin with. Is she from a card game? Oh, she at least looks like the Digimon from Beat Break, the new anime. Oh, but she's from Liberator. And her evolution is called Stirakumon. Yeah, you can kind of see how they're supposed to be related. But there is a far departure. And I wasn't paying attention to the cutscene during this. Oh, Hiroko tries to read the book. A regular make was Medusamo. Oh, I've seen this one before. Let me put this image up on the screen. It's very low resolution, but it will have to do. Because I wanted to point out that this skirt she's got, it reminds me a lot of the skirt of the Dora in Grey monster I had when I played the Dragon Quest monsters. The same kind of cage skirt design. It's a pretty good look. I wish this Digimon was in Time Stranger. Also, there is another Kuramon up there, so I can be doing that other side mission in the meantime. Okay, so this guy is still around and he's behind this Kuramon hanging around. Is he trying to cause the plot of the Diablo movie? Hopefully she'll be in the next time. She could be in the DLC because of the currently announced DLC has been data mined, but who knows if they want to make another wave later. Especially if this one sells well. So I am hoping that this game gets a sequel like Hacker's Memory, where it's the same engine, just a different company. And that, if that was the case, it would come out faster than how long Time Stranger took to make. And I forgot to change my party.
発動可能
Indeed, a virus type. Very strong one at that. At least I have a couple vaccine Digimon in my backup.
頼む
I guess memory was about different characters. Oh yes, I meant that I meant a sequel that uses the same engine, so same basically an expansion of Time Stranger, just with a different plot, but using the same systems and all, so it's faster to develop. But because of all the screwing of time travel that happens in this plot, I wonder if it would be possible to make another story happen in this timeline, huh? Like what Hacker's Memory did. Which, if I recall, Hacker's Memory takes place at the same time as Cyrus Wolf.
あーエデンズジャベリン頼んだありがとういくよ W まあやるわフライバレット
I see Wake to Dark.
はあライトニングショーデストロイドボイスあーエデンズジャベリン
He's not, it's just the humanoid trait damage bonus that works on him.
フライバレットはあライトニングショーまあはいデストロイドボイスやるわエデンズジャベリン ありがとう
Hard to say until you see the ending of so you being one of the biggest yanderes in Digimon is best to play. You mean you that you probably has had his character transfer into Eigamon?
やるわフライバレット
What does you have to do with Eigamon? Oh, I was talking about Inori's brother. He's also called Yu. It's Yu with 2 letter U's, but I guess you mean another character. Now there is a new side quest. I might have to stop doing this eventually if they keep popping up. Oh, you meant the character from Hacker's Memory. Sorry, I was thinking of the one from Time Stranger. Yeah, in Nori's brother is called Yu with two U's. But depending on how the Romaji is stylized, it would be written the same way. I got very far in Cyber's Roof, but not in Hacker's Memory, so I never got to the point where I'm meeting. And now that this game is around, I think these two will be difficult for me to come back to. Speaking of Mega Plus, I might already be able to get them. There it is, Agent Rank 8. So who can we evolve now? So I didn't get to use these Digimon a lot in their Mega forms, but because evolving brings you back to level 1 and I already be a bit behind in levels, I think I should already be evolving into Mega Plus, so they can start leveling right away. Starting with Yuki this time. And this is Lucimon SM, I think it was called. He's got the glyphs of the other Demon Lords behind him. And it's 2 magic skills, so he is back to being strictly a spellcaster. Which I'm glad, because his hybrid build from the previous form didn't work that well in practice. So I have to change his gear back to intelligence items. Intelligence attachments, I mean. The real summons inside it, that dark ball. So bad the line stops here, there is not any other form he can evolve into. He could have a mode change. This random Daramon I had can evolve. These two can all Jogras. Basically Shedinja. Fiscal Lucimon Larva. Also there's my own Grey Snowmon. Oh, I see. It's kind of a cool design. Reminds me a bit of Moon Millennium. I can Jogras my 2 Black Omega. There is Omegamon Swart. And here's a shocker, at least for me. Omegamon Swart can mode change into the regular Omegamon. So if you get one of these two, you actually get both of them. And I was about to say this might be the only mode changer who can change between two different types, because I assume Swart would be a virus type. But he's actually a vaccine, which is weird to me. Because his predecessors are both virus types, so why is this one suddenly a vaccine? Right, this means I don't really have to Jogress the other two. I can keep them as is. This Bismol can also evolve. So without end making brown in this game, I think it looks okay like this. I think he could use some more gold in his design. I don't know, I think I don't like that both of his arms are black when regular Megamon has more color to it. Oh, Embarmon can't Jogress because he has the wrong personality. I have to fix that. Sui can now evolve. This is Alphamon something one I forgot. No, it's weird because Sui was the Digimon I actually used, but is now just become the sword, the weapon that this Alphamon is holding, I assume. Although his thing has always been to either shoot or transform into blades, so it's not really unexpected of him. Here's the Imperial Dramon Paladin mode. Oh, Green can't do Jogress because he has the wrong personality as well. I think I accidentally changed it at some point. I've barely ever used Gaelion in this form, but at least we've seen it in action when I fought this Digimon was a boss. He can also Jogress. Into a next summon. It should be a pretty strong physical fighter. Here's an sorry, Armageddon. I always get those two mixed up. Third prototype Digimon is called Fenrilo Gamon. Oh, he looks like he'd be related to Baihumon, but this. It matches the Gaelion from Shield Hero. Oh, it's because Gaelion is also red, right? So he's finally the correct color. Just took the entire game to get to it. There's Crimson Gallantmon. Too bad that Chaos Gallantmon, which is my main one, can't evolve any further. Mirage Kagamon becomes his burst mode. Same for Rosemon. Oh, this isn't a Mega. And it's just a city left. So this is Rage Mode, and I'm actually a bit worried about this because his build changes abruptly. Rage Mode is a physical fighter, and up until this point Acida has been a spellcaster. Pretty sure his intelligence is actually lower than when he was this other form. So this is one I might actually decide to go back on later. But at least I'll take some time to try out the rage mode. And now that I got what I wanted, I think I'll go back to the main story at least for a bit. So I'm not stuck in side quests for too long. Because there's still so many of them and they keep popping up as you clear them. The Belphemon deck in the card game is all about switching back and forth. And I really think this should have been the case in the game as well. Like, I think Belphemon Rage and Street modes should totally have been mode changes of each other instead of a one-way evolution. And the fact that they aren't feels like an oversight. Because I think mode change is new to this game, and some of the older Digimon that were already in Cybersleuth were not updated to fit that. Especially makes sense that his sleep mode is strong as a spellcaster than rage mode, so you could switch. There will be an argument to switching back and forth between them, just like with Lanamon and Kalmaramon. Hey, now I wonder if I keep doing side quests or if I go back to the main story. There's still a lot of them that I think are just about walking around and talking to people. There's even another one that seems to be just like the Etemon quest I just did. Did one Tagumon and Galmon level 7, so you mean the two from the movie, right? I wasn't planning to get them, cause I don't really like their designs, but and I think you can see this in the field guide. You need a lot more anomaly points if you want them. If you didn't pay for the DLC that lets you skip that requirement. I think you evolve from their rookie farms. Yes, this one for Agmon, for example, you need 46 Bones of Valor. Which means completely filling out this board. I mean, if it's not... if it isn't like boring for you, the audience, to watch these side quests, because I know not a lot goes on in most of them, I could keep doing them. I'm just worried that it becomes too, like, monotonous. Right, this was Yona hiding focus before. which I have to talk to Hiroko again. No, yeah, I wonder how much screen time I could have cut if I just learned that you can dash earlier into this playthrough. She was a bit rude in the past, but I'm glad she's matured in the present. If you want the bonds or Jupitermon. Yeah, the only Digimon that require this, as far as I know, is either these two special evolutions for Agumon and Gabumon, plus all the forms of Agumon, Jupitermon, and also Chronomon. Oh, Shakutomiri. This could be interesting. Oh, speaking of this, I should have stopped by the Digifarm to change some Ecovo personalities. Okay, we're thrust into a fight. It's another virus Digimon, so my party's already right for this. And it doesn't seem to have a lot of health. This is my stand Mugen Dramon. You know, it took me an embarrassing long time for me to notice that the aura around Millennium is supposed to look like a machine Dramon. I don't know if it was for the lack of detail in the sprite or anything, but when I had one of these in Lost Evolution, the S came up. I somehow never noticed it was supposed to look like one. So these battles are still pretty easy, it's the ones that involve the server gods that have pretty hard fights. Personally, I like regular Mugen Dramon's design a lot more, and I kind of wish this line worked just like in Lost Evolution. So in that game, Millennium was a regular evolution to Chimeramon, you didn't have to Jogress him. And then he could evolve further into either Zed Millennium or Moon Millennium. Random tamers just having final boss Digimon is always funny. Yeah, maybe they paid for the Primo DLC that lets you get in earlier. Like, how do you evolve a Nagmon to his special bond evolution? Do you have to, like, work hard to fulfill a very specific criteria? Or you can just pay, what, 20 bucks extra to Bandai Namco? Who's saying that? We're back here. Momilenimon looks so sus in the cross manga. By sus, what exactly do you mean? Also, a bot just being filtered from the chat, and I've placed so many filters against bots that half of its message has been censored out. It says like hidden, remove the space in the Twitter handle. Oh, we fighting again. But he's strong this time. It has someone in the crest with it, and that person may be missing some modesty. That's especially weird to read because I always thought Crosswires was a more kid-oriented season of Digimon compared to the rest. First fight was just a fake out, at least I can test out Yuki's new skills. And he's also got a light magic now. Appearance-wise, he's a bit of a far departure from when he was just a baby Lucemon. But at least his color is correct now, he is purple. At last. I mean, it's played off like a joke. Yeah, that's usually the tone that fan service in general takes. It's usually tied to comedic moments. Depends on how it's strong as well. Oh, look at flat egotism. debuffing further. As a healer or debuffer, Shabe is excellent, but she might be the squishiest make I have in my party. Oh yeah, Yuki has also has healing skills. Just looking up Mon Millennium Stras. It comes up quickly in images. Okay, I see it. And I don't know about you, but it does not look like a comedic bit to me. Like, I don't even think I can show this on stream. But if you're watching this and you are curious, you can look up Mon Millennium extras on Google Images yourself. It says right straight up, if you showed this me without contest, I don't think this was from a dojin. I meant to revive Shelby, but I forgot to do it. Anyway, apparently I was wrong about Crossfires being the most infantile season. I apologize, I'll refrain from never engaging such behavior in the future. We just had to fight you twice, so I wouldn't trust that. The Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s and Go Rush mangas do similar stuff. I guess by now the audience is largely, how do you say it in English, disincentivize, something like that. To like having ecchi manga. Because it's everywhere. Okay, there's another side quest. Just see what this is about, but if I have to go out and do something, like it doesn't just teleport me to the conclusion right away, I'll just go back to the main quest, because now it's past the halfway point of the stream and I wanted to get some of the main story done today. So let me go back to the theater. So I need a lot more points to the next rank. I would at least be curious to make a Dark Eagle just now, because I'm not sure if this story will give me the ability to turn this Egamo into one. In any case, I will switch to the main plot after this, and maybe in the start of tomorrow's stream I can go back to side quests. I had two Digimon I had to fix now. So Barmon needs to be Sly, and the Green had to be Reckless. It's curious that up until now, Mirei has never been an adult in cutscenes, it's only randomly when you find her in the theater. Oh, one time was enough. Would be the same for you. Nice. Now I have the two more chakras to make. There's Millennium, he only has one skill. He can crystallize, which is nice because Rapture can't do that anymore. And it was very fun to do in the arena battles. Next is you. I'm really going to miss the second skill of Craniamon that makes him invincible. It was very useful against some bosses. For the brief time I got to use him. And now they're together. He indeed loses the defensive skill, which is a shame. And I keep forgetting he's a spellcaster. But this skill is deals damage and debuffs attack, so it should also be pretty useful. He was supposed to have at least two skills, you mean Millennium? I'm not sure if he was. But it is strange that a Mega Plus only has one skill. The same girl has versions with Phasmon and another new Digimon called Luminamon. You mean the girl from that manga pen I just looked at? He's supposed to also have Infinity Cannon. Well, it's weird that he doesn't have it. And if you look up Luminamon in Google Images, you'll find a... I think that is called the Luminamon Nanny version. Which is that girl with a very revealing outfit, like... she looks like a monster girl from MGMA. As for Aizmo, I like his design. I would have one if he was in the game. Anyway, I'm going back to the main plot now after I take a short break. A lot of new Digimon to use again. And I should level up a bit in the main plot so I can try the quest against that you fight in which you fight Susanoo again. And also this one, which I'm very curious about. It's a side quest where you have to talk to King Dressu. And I wonder if there's going to be one for Homerus as well. She's the one that doesn't have a quest yet. This is probably going to involve difficult combat. So I'll see you in a minute. Hi there. If I had waited just a couple more minutes before taking a break, I could have run an ad during it. I haven't been here in a while.
私が不甲斐なかったせいで多くのタイタン族が黒の門に操られ争いに加担してしまった同胞を目覚めさせるべく決戦の場に向かった
That is a lot of tyrants.
気づけば部下ともどもここに引きずり込まれていたもはや目的はお前たちと同じ黒の門を倒す奴はアカシックレコードと融合している時を司るシステム我々を侵入者だと認識した過去から未来にわたって刻まれた
I should be checking whether the button to run an ad is grayed out before I say I'm going to take a break. So far I've been saying I'll take a break first and then checking if I can run the ad during it. We can only do that in like certain intervals.
このままでは黒の門の元までたどり着けない
Oh, don't tell me I have to do that gimmick again.
タイタン族の誇りにかけ道を切り開いてみせる
Luramon is the 13th member of the Otavo, but Jupitermon won't let him because he finds him too cruel. When I first met Plutomon in this plot, I thought he was supposed to be a dark form of Jupitermon. I think I was even wondering whether this Plutomon was supposed to be like an evil timeline version of our Aigamon. And that we would have to fix him so he becomes a Jupitermon instead. Luramon said something about these guys being artificially created, something about replicas of memories in time made my head hurt, so I stopped listening. But isn't this basically the plot between my character and the Agumon as well? So even the writers knew that the plot was a mess. We're fighting Barbamon again. I didn't have time to set up my party for this. Should wait immediately after this fight. Oh, good thing this is on AoE.
やるわエデンスジャベリン 頼んだ
And let's clear those debuffs.
いいよ
Oh, there is not enough quest slots for all three of them, so they'll keep swapping around. And once again, Shelby gets one shot. I think I'll have to give her defensive equipment.
頼んだ ライトニングショー発動可能
Hey, joga's called Omega Armamon Burst Mode. Does it have anything to do with the regular Omegamon?
頼んだ
Also, I think I'll reload this to change my party, because it is going south pretty quickly.
そんな
Thank goodness for the autosave. Oh, nothing to do with Omegamon. So I'll give her a Vigor attachment and this defense attachment, so hopefully she won't get one shot as often. All these new Mega Pluses I've made are unfortunately too low level to use yet, so I have to stick to the older ones for now. Maybe I could use this Neptune. It's progress with Armamon, so it's basically called the End Armamon. Oh, and he's the... I think the final boss of the Crossfires game, which I never got past the beginning. I can put the gif of his sprite on stream, but I don't know if it will be animated or show up at all. Yeah, it doesn't because it's a web. This static version should show up. Never mind, my browser keeps saving images as WebP extensions, which I don't think it should be doing. But I think there's a quick workaround for this. Here, now you can see it. So this is his sprite on the TS, probably the final boss. I wonder if you can get one for yourself in that game. Also, I needed one more vaccine to bring in, but all the ones I have left are under-leveled. So I'll keep Yuki since his light spell is also useful. Maybe it's on further. I totally forgot I could do that to get my Mega Plus Digimon up to speed. That's my bad. I just started, so maybe I should do that now. Might as well. So let's load the enhancements too. I wanted to try out Sui in this new form. And I noticed now that I don't have a lot of fodder. I need to convert some more. I want 23, that's almost up to speed with the rest. So when I went to the dungeon as part of the Etamon side quest, because I was running over so many Digimon, I got to print off data to get some fodder. Probably the most efficient way if you want to just farm scan data. And you can easily evolve them thanks to the discount nodes, which you have at this point. I just wish you could convert them in bulk instead of doing it one by one. And then you evolve those to as high a stage as you can get. Oh, this one can go all the way to Mega. It's a Phoenix Mon, nice. I thought of making one, but I always forgot to do it. Yeah, I'm actually locking this one instead of consuming it. But this could almost have become my second Biostormon. The next Mon X is funny because it's like a dancer. Also, there is another Mega, and it's Marsmon. Does it become like humanoid with the accent type body? And locking this one as well. I was playing the... a while ago I was playing Digital Tamers 2, that's a fun game. It started me with a baby that eventually became a Falcomon, because I chose the option that gives away random Digimon. And I wanted to turn it into a Phoenixmon down the line, but I dropped that game because I found it to be too grindy for my taste. I was about to say this was all of them, but there's still a couple more. Yo, this one also become a mega. Yeah. Now I could load the enhancements into... Yes, Phoenixmon has a light type skill. Pacemon joga with Sidramon. Not in this game at least. But I would be interested in having that. It's light type and it's an AoE, so it would be actually pretty great in this specific fight. So bad the rookies don't give a lot of experience. So it's going to have to level up because it has basically no attachment skills except for this one. So I'll just bring this Sui in. Have you on the starting lineup. And let's try this again. Also, I'm not healed for some reason.
感謝する。みんな。
Also, I accidentally pinned this message. It's called the Aegis Drama. And it looks like it was indeed the S games. I don't remember it from then. But I found a sprite on Google Images. Oh, he was in Lost Evolution. I just forgot about him. It is a very cool design. I already start one member down.
頼んだ。
I might have to go back to the side quest to grind more. So he's got 2 skills including an AoE. Let's see this one. Oh, is that dragon supposed to be like what the Orimon part of this fusion has become? I really have to debuff Barbamon's attack.
行くよピンマンダジア準備完了
Oh, they switch, but they still keep the status effect.
おエルズグレネードパンデモニウムロス
Debuff has upped a bit.
クロスアーツ発射ありがとうはあやった
A legendary monster it sounds from another dimension. So I'm pretty sure this doesn't come up in Cyber's look, right? The dragon does look a bit like, I forgot what it was called. But there is a dragon, like a dragon angel Digimon which looks kind of like that. He has a snake-like lower half.
やろうヘブンズジャッジメント
I remember there was one in Junamon's Palace in the early game. The one that Digival from Angemon. Yeah, I think he's Angemon's version of Magna Dramon, the dragon that Angelmon can become.
やるよライトニングショー
はあデジタライズ・オブ・ソウル
Gold Dramon? Yeah, that one. He also happens to be golden. So Shelby's debuff makes all the difference provided you can keep her alive. That's the challenging part. And the minions will keep respawning, so there's no point in not just focusing on Barbamon.
ありがとうやるよライトニングショーやった
Oh, he's out of SP.
さあ
Let's see what his other skill does.
行くぞ究極天神放流剣 ライトニングスピアよっ
Going to get dangerous now with the 3 turns coming up, so I think I'll switch out Shelby so she doesn't die.
頼んだ
よっ
Oh, he did a reverse summoning. That's bad news because I have a full vaccine party. Except for Yuki, who I think is trying to be neutral against him, no? And he takes no damage from light now. Yeah, I bet that I lost of what to do. I don't think you can dispel his reversal.
究極天神放流剣
Let's see. I also need to renew his debuffs.
頼んだ
And everybody's weak to him now. So let's see how much damage Yuki can deal to him now. It does seem like he's suddenly immune to light. So does character reverse also change your elemental resistance, not just your type? Is Swain just finding this out now? The UI still says he's weak to light. It's because I think it doesn't reflect the effects of character reversal when you looked it up. At least we're still taking him pretty well. Maybe if I had the Digimon that had the character reversal skill, I could undo his reversal. I never tried doing that before. Both the Bottomon and the Cernumon. I noticed first one, he shows up in Digimon Survive at some point, but I never played that one. I wanted to stream it at some point in the future. As for Cernumon, I never seen it before. It doesn't look like a Dark Master. I pretty much have this fight locked down now. I just have to chip away at what remains of Baramon's HP. I'm aware of that. I just meant that Cernumon doesn't look like it ought to be a Dark Master fusion. Like, he doesn't look like an evil Digimon.
やるビフロストやるぜマガトリアルフレーム
行くよピンファンタジ
やるぜビフロスト
Finish enough. Finally.
皆の者よくやってくれた時は満ちたハガードクラスター
巻き込まれるぞやべえおいすげえのよこせ
Oh, how long has he been there? He could have helped him fight.
だけど死ぬかと思った
これで道は開けたさあ行け
よしあ
Being able to run like this almost dismisses the need to have a rideable Digimon. But I think Digi riding is still marginally faster than sprinting like this.
あ
次の行き先はずっと下痢もするやろまあそうだよな
There's Jomog Dramon up there and I can't identify the one in the middle, but I bet it's another Iris. And I think that's Marsmo in front of him.
あんたが決め
Seems like saying if it's another virus thing, I don't have to change my party. This has worked well enough.
あんたさあバッチかいあん
It's a Creepymon.
あれはマルスモンペガスモンもいる
俺もユノモンたちと一緒に行動してたんだお前たちに恩を返すためになただ敵が無限に湧いてきやがるおまけにあれは七大魔王のデーモン噂で聞いたことがあるくらいだがこいつもアカシックレコード
Summoned by the Akashic Records. Oh, Diamond is his original name.
もしかしてペガスモンを守ってる
It's a weird localization choice, but just one more for the pile. Well, not too shabby right from the get-go.
頼む頼む
行くぞデジタライズ・オブ・ソウル
Oh yeah, Chimeramon is a data type. So I should bring... Oh, Yuki's already in the front line.
やるよライトニングショーいけるぞクロスアーツ発射
いや
Oh, is that a Doom effect?
エデンズジャベリンやるよライトニングシャワー
Morgan Chimera makes me think Tail Juggernauts mid encounter. It would be strange because we already had to fight Millennium twice for a side quest. If it happens again, then somebody in the development team really likes Millennium. Yuki killed them before they could. I somehow didn't read this part. So there's a chance to apply instant death. And turns out it even works against mid bosses. Maybe this works in arena battles as well. And there it is again. An AoE attack that can apply instant death sounds crazy to me. And if it works in this fight, it might actually work in arena battles. Because the enemies there are usually not don't resist status effects. And why is he alive again? Wait, I'm actually confused. Why is he back? We did kill him in the arena, and we never went back in time to save him. And you got it. Not one but two Millennium here. We're just going to have a long line of virus bosses from now on, right? I think I'll like give character reversal to some of my Digimon so I can use other types in these battles. And not just stick to a vaccine type I mean a vaccine party all the time. Just in case these minions are also vulnerable to instant death, I use this somewhere. They are. Nice. I never revived Shelby, so she's back with only 1 high HP. Nice block. Rolling multiple natural 20s. Hey, every time you send a message in Yuki's chat, you have a 15% chance to die instantly, so be careful. You know, I thinking that whenever I get a Halloween costume for my model, I should inspire it in this Lucimo. Because I'm growing pretty fond of his design. So Fire Digimon seems to be actually weaker than Barbamon was.
やるよライトニングシャワ
行くぞ究極天神放流剣やるぜロイヤトーメント
ーいけ
The minions will probably come back, but Yuki can just insta-kill them again if that happens.
あーエデンスジャベリン
And Elias's chance of debuff keeps proccing, so I don't even need the shouting for now.
やるよライトニングシャワー頼んだ
ライトニングスピアロイヤトーメントジョリア
あーエデンスジャベリン
Nice.
ひとまずしのいだようだじきにまた湧いてくるだろうが兄ちゃんなんだよな本当にああそうだ立派になったな弟よ兄ちゃん
So how did you come back? Are you going to address this?
ヴェヌスモンのおかげだ
Thanks to Lady Venusmoon.
いかないが諦めずに治療を施してくれた
Not completely
この
cured,
空間のことは知っているなアカシックレコードが
but was he ever in a curable state? I was pretty sure he had died back in the arena.
黒の門が融合している時のシステムは刻まれた無数の記憶から視覚を生み出す
Venusmoon, the plot device. For a second, I thought you'd attribute this to Ceresmo instead, because she hasn't done much so far.
このままじゃ前に進めねえ黒の門の元までたどり着けないであればやることは一つだ
Funny, she is the MVP in the plot and to an extent in the party as well.
俺が敵を食い止めるお前たちは先に行け兄ちゃんがもともとお前たちがいなかったら俺はここにいない死に損なった命を捧げるだけだ安いものだろ冗談じゃねえいきなり現れて何をカッコつけてんだよこれは食材でもある
Consider this to be my penance. Oh well, as we just learned, even if he dies as a result of this, he can just be brought back. It's already been done once.
俺はあの闘技場で多くの命を奪ってしまったそれが自分の意志じゃなかったとしても本来生きているべきじゃないんだよだからここを死に場所に決めた
Venusmo is such a good healer that she can even cure death.
このクソ兄貴が何にも分かってねえあんたが見てないところで俺は努力してきた兄ちゃんに守られてばかりの自分を変えたくてだからもう指図は受けねえぞ俺もここに残る今度はあんたが俺の背中を見てりゃいい
アレスも
俺と共に命を捧げると死にやしねえよ今度は俺が兄ちゃんを守るからなさあお前たちは行け黒の門の元へ
So I'm guessing we'll fight the rest of the Demon Lords, and each one will involve one or more of the Olympus Tower with us.
そこまで言うなら共に戦おう
Also, that over there is an Egomon called Crossmo in Japanese.
一緒だったんだ
That was the other Digimon I thought of evolving Shiren into. I almost did it.
ここで死ぬつもりはないけどな
So Acida still has character reversal, so I will have a full virus party now. And depending on which is the type of the next boss, I can start using reversal on it. I just right that I don't have much in healing power with my virus Digimon. I think I should keep at least Shelby in the party. And the Yuki could help revive. There's a chest nearby. I can come down here. Our 7 Demon Lords X Storms have a move called 7 something. I wonder when we will have a game that actually focuses on the X antibodies. For some reason they almost never show up in Digimon games.
おいおいおいバッカスモン様、さすがに今は食って騒いでる場合じゃないんだぜ。先に進めないもんはしゃあないだろう。宴会でもしてりゃいい案が浮かぶかもしれねえ。
すぐ酒の力に頼ろうとする。ほどほどの飲酒なら問題ないと再開したばかりに。
ええ、今こっちは取り込み中で。ってお前らちょうどいいところに来た。お前たちも宴会に参加しろ。
They're a big deal to Alpha Monster. I did watch the Doraemon's movie a long time ago. But like, Doraemon never got his own anime season, even though he's kind of treated as one of the main protagonists Digimon. I wonder if they ever had plans to make one.
あいつが道を分断して進めなくしやがった。あの翼を壊すにはかなりのパワーが必要だ。だが今は腹が減ってそんな力は出せねえ。だから宴会が必要だって言ってんだよ。ただ単に飲みたいわけじゃねえ。なるほど。最初からそう言ってほしいぜ。
Oh, he's in one of the manga. I didn't know that.
あれを見てくれ。あの木の実。
It's seen in Dracomon. For some reason, Dracomon also strikes me as a Digimon that should looks like it should have been a protagonist. It kind of fits in with Flagmon, Vimon, and the others.
その間、バッカスモン様が酒を飲んで寝てしまわないか見張ってるぜ。
No, where exactly do you see a treasure chest? I can't see one. The fact there is no minimap here doesn't help. Oh, there it is. Oh, Dracmon. I meant Dracmon with an O. Unless I forgot what it was called. Yeah, I meant this Dracmon. The one that can either become a blue or green Cordramon. To me, it feels like you would have a season where the main characters are like two twins and each would have a Dracmon, and they would get the two colors of Cordramon and go on from there.
Yoshi. あの木の実だ。でもここから先へは行けないね。どうしよう。お困りかしら。迅速で快適なサービスでおなじみパルモンライドカンパニー。
Rosma, I never spoke to her when I had the chance.
仕事の時間だよ。ここは私たちに任せなさい。今回はサービス無料で使える。
Oh, she won't charge me anymore. Well, now I would really appreciate having a minimap. For some reason the game won't give me one. Dracmon also becomes Deltamon. I never had one because in Digimon World DS, if you choose to start with a Tsunamon, Dracmon is actually the third option for evolution for it. It's Gabumon, Galmon, and Dracmon. But it's set up in a way that if I have a fresh Tsunamon from the beginning, it's never going to be enough to evolve to Dracmon. Because I think the level requirement for that is higher than his starting level cap. Inori's gonna catch it. It might kill her. Marine Chimairamon. I assume it is a water equivalent of Chimeramon. It looks like a Chimera. Do I have to knock down more of this red fruit? Story isn't quite full. It feels like every other RPG has some quest where you have to keep bringing food to a glutton character. Like Live Alive has says if you choose Hong Haka as your disciple in the Chinese chapter. To recruit in the final chapter you have to keep bringing food to him until he's satisfied. Granblue got a new character called Paleta. A name it checks out for a painter character. And you have a point, he does look a lot like Yuventi, like to the point I'm almost certain he is supposed to look like him. It's on purpose. I'll put the screenshot on screen. I just have to make sure it's not going to be gigantic when I show it. There. And if my experience of Arknights tells me anything, these characters can take ages, like actual years, to become playable. Like Arknights has had a lot of sleeper characters that show up as NPCs first, and only long after you forgot about them they become playable. Coincidentally, Arknights also recently got a paint team character. She isn't actually new. She's new to the global server, but she's been in this Chinese server for a long time now. I just have to get her picture. And I have to get it in the correct format. Because I found out the WebP format won't show up on OBS. Oh yeah, there's also deep color, but I meant this one. This is chippy. This is a kind of spray paint boggle she has on her hand. She's new to the Actor Die event Tiona was playing last stream. And when I first saw her picture, I was trying to pull for her, because I thought she was a boy, but she's actually a girl. I wasn't sure, because she does have an androgynous body type. Which is kind of a bummer to me, like it's still a great design. But a girly looking female character is a dime a dozen. A girly looking male character is special. Yes, she's more of a tomboy. Also, I had to get the other fruit. It's that way. But how do I get to it? I have to dismount so I can see better. I guess I have to get to this platform. But I have to find a spot where I can ride a Balmo. Palette is wind, so when he does come out, you can ding him with Metera. That would be interesting. I see that carries you like a butler. Yeah, it's a lot more classy than some of the other humanoid Digimon, because there are other Digimon that hold you by their hand when they carry you, but they hand it with their palm facing up, so they're actually grabbing onto your butt. And there's a boss. Demon Berserker has more class. Honestly, for a Demon Digimon, I kind of think Belphamon's Sleep mode is scarier than his Rage mode. I would be more afraid of coming across this in a Dark Alley. Don't know about you. Oh, they're random battles. I thought to approach 10 and I mid-boss would start. They're actually vaccine, but I have character reversal. Oh, he's the pre-evolution to Plural. Oh, this reminds of something I saw about another game, but I'm not sure I should say it because it's a spoiler. Something I shouldn't know because I wanted to play that game as well. Unfortunately, I'm a bit saturated with various Digimon that have dark type skills. I wish they'd at least have 2 different types. For Acid and Salzero who have 2 special skills each. Let's see, Gift of Darkness. The crest on his chest kind of looks like a Batman's logo. I'm just realizing this now. I forgot Phantom Pain was on Neoi. So I'll skip Salzer's turn because I want to see what happens if you use character reversal again on the same Digimon. Seems like nothing changes, so you can't like use character reversal multiple times to cycle between types for your enemy. Alright, that's something I dislike immensely, sadly. I have spoiled myself to bits of Surviving because I was on the fence of whether I would ever play it. Now that there's a decent chance I will, I've stopped looking into the story of it, but if it isn't a plot spoiler, we can elaborate on that. There's one thing I know already I dislike about Surviving, it might be what you mean. And that Survive has multiple endings, one of them is considered the true ending. But you need to clear the other endings before you can pick the route that gets to the true ending. forces you to fail social links in the first playthrough. So it's related to what I just said. And that's one of the reasons as to why I'm on the fence about streaming it. Because you have to commit to multiple playthroughs if you want to see everything.
いくよファントムベイス準備完了いけはあライトニングショー
It's like all Dragon Quest monsters forces you to make the wrong choice on that one part. But in Survive it spends the entire game instead of only being one cutscene that you won't do later.
クソジュレッカプリズン ユキトーブダークです
4 or 5 I think. Oh, so you have played it before? Yeah, so again I'm on the fence about playing it. I can say that the chance I'll play Digimon Survive is higher than the chance I'll play Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. These two are especially hard to come back after you're used to Time Stranger.
ライトニングショ
クソジュレッカプリズン
Let's use Lamprantos.
やるぜランプループス
It says speed debuff. If I stack it, I might be able to delay the enemy's turn. Just one time is usually not enough.
やった
Also, Lilithmon's victory animation looks a lot better than it did in Cyber Sleuth. Because her face is actually animated now. Of course, you want one more.
胃袋はピリッとする刺激を求めている黒の門をぶっ飛ばすためにも万全の腹具合にしたいぜ
No, it's a little odd that Bachuzon has Joe flying Digimon as his servants down here. Plus out these ones in the background. But I'm the one who has to keep retrieving this fruit.
だったら次はあの紫の実を持ってきてほしいぜ毒々しい色してるから刺激も強そうだぜ次の実が最後だぜ長いこと立ち往生してるし急いで取ってきてほしいぜ
また高い場所に実があるわということはあの作戦ね
Last one, so there's probably a boss fight after this. I'll try to do it before the stream ends. It's over there. Rosma is missing the chance to make a pretty penny by not charging me anymore.
感謝する。みんなそこだ。
Do I actually have to fight this? No, you can just walk away. They are virus types, so I can't use character reverse to make them weak to my party.
いけ。
If you like Digimon anime, that's what Survive is like. I really like how the cutscenes in that game look. I'm not so much a fan of how it looks in actual gameplay. I mean, it looks okay, but between that and like the pixel art look from the DS games, I prefer the latter.
すまない。みんな。そんな。やそりゃ。あれよ。
It's a visual novel. Yeah, I don't think there's even like overworld segments where you just control your character around like in this game. At least I haven't seen any in the gameplay I've watched. And the lack of a minimap is getting me disoriented here. Alice, everybody else is fightable. Why can't you be? There is some Danganronpa type sections. That's another franchise I've never played. And I assume my boss is going next, so I'll wait for my party to heal.
みんな。
Where did the purple fruit fall? I watched the anime, but the games never looked too interesting to me. To me, it's kind of the opposite case. I've engaged a lot more with Digimon games than with the Digimon anime. I'm sure the game didn't mean for the camera to pan to Alice just now. It just looks like she suddenly turned on me. Wait, is this not Alice? Is this another Lilithmon?
行くよ。
Okay, she is.
準備完了。
I thought it was like your Digimon showed up in that cutscene and Alice was just quad replaced. What a coincidence then, you can duel our Lilithmon. She should be weak to light, so I'll bring up Yuki later. Having replaced Saucer. Oh yeah, the dogs are a vaccine type, I have to reverse them. Anyway, Lilithmon is immune to dark, which is very unfortunate for my virus party. At least it should apply to Alice as well, so the boss by and large should be unable to damage Alice. It's just like when I had Carmilla fight the Lanamon boss. She also couldn't deal damage because she's immune to water. I don't like either, cause my favorite character leaves the series in the first game. I mean, there is only one Danganronpa character that I would care about enough to play the game to see what his deal is. Might be the same as yours. Light is still a strong answer.
話でしか聞いたことないわね。作り物とはね。
If that brown hair, that's one.
相手には違いないね。
His name just escaped me for a second, but it's Chihiro.
だったら私が協力するよ。あ、お題？特別にこれも無料サービスにしてあげる。
参戦させてもらうんだぜ。お前たちには
It's Chihiro Fujisaki, so by coincidence he has the same surname as a character from as another like fanboy character from an anime I meant to start watching. I mean, if he leaves the series after the first game, at least if I want to know what his still is, there's only one game I have to play. And because it's the first one, I don't need to have the baggage of the previous entries. So, Lilithmon, the boss, dealt to no damage to my party there. I guess everybody's just immune to dark. So this should be pretty easy. Oh, he dies. I would say that's a spoiler, but when Knight was talking about to leave in the series, that's what I was suspecting. I know Danganronpa involves a lot of people dying. Oh, nice, the insta-kill still works. I would suggest the Mario Party clone. Does Danganronpa have a game like this? Because I've never heard of it. If it is actually like Mario Party, it would be an interesting game to play as a collab with another streamer. So nobody has mediators, so I have to just wait out for acid analysis injuries to run out. Unless I use an item, but I don't think I need because the boss is dealing a lot of damage anyway. It's like Mario Party, but actually adds to the lore. That's new. So I guess if you want to actually get the most out of it, you still have to play the first game before you play the party spin-off. So you actually get where the characters come from. Triple action isn't going to help her a lot. Because she's barely been able to damage my party so far. I do have to give Acid at least one physical attack of a different element for cases such as this. Yeah, so Phantom Pain, no damage other than the debuffs. That's an issue you're running when a lot of the evil virus Digimon rely too much on dark attacks. I think Beelstarmon has non-dark element attacks. She could... Never mind, both very special attacks are dark element. Again, this element is a bit oversaturated in virus Digimon. One thing at least Yuki has a light type attack, otherwise this fight will take a lot longer. But sometimes still one more boss here because Bacchusmo didn't get involved in this fight. And we have yet to see Ceresmon at all.
グリフォモンまで火星に行ってしもうて、一人でバッカスモン様を起こしておくのが大変じゃった。
俺を起こす気あったか？お前のくどい説教が一番眠かったぞ。さて、それじゃあその身をいただこう。いい加減腹を満たして動き出さねえとね。しびれるぜ。まさに俺の胃袋が求めていた刺激。よし、胃袋満タン。
Just one more moment.
みなぎってきた。ちょっと待って。
But can I save at least? Cause I was playing to end the stream after this
やっ
fight.
てやるぜ。おお、ついに始まりますぞ。
バッカスモン様の本気なんだぜ。
やるぜ。
Wait a second, I thought you'd fail
俺が
that.
満腹になればこんなもんよ。
これで先に進めるんだぜ。黒の門に近づけるんだぜ。
この間にも世界のこだわりはぶっ壊れている。こんなところで立ち往生してたらセイレーン門にも呆れられちまうぜ。
お前らは早速この道を通って奥に進むんだぜ。
先に進んでたネプトゥーン門がいるはずだ。翼のせいで離れ離れになっちまったかな。
The post game of Danganronpa lets you see the social links you can't do during the main game fully. Oh, that's nice, so you don't have to repeatedly play it.
俺は今のでたっぷりエネルギーを使っちまった。また腹を満たしてからお前たちの後を追うぜ。
了解だぜ。
I don't think I'll be tough playing it. I'm not sure I would stream it because Danganronpa is largely a visual novel, right? And these are more difficult to stream because it's most of the game is just going through text.
そん時は浴びるように飲んでやるからな。
すまない。
So it's more difficult to make that entertaining to watch. So I ended the stream here. I'm planning to stream Digimon for the full entire stream tomorrow. And I think I'll begin it by trying to play that match against Susanoo first. And then I come back to the main plot. Yeah, like Phoenix Wright, I've never played the Great Ace Attorney. That's the spin-off that got finally got localized a while ago. And I thought of playing that, but again, it's probably hard to stream. Thanks, Kieran. I'll look for somebody to rate. Thanks, Knight. I will be ending now. Oh, there's one more message I almost missed. There's some investigation and deductive reasoning. So it is, I guess, a lot like Phoenix, right? So I'll be ending now. Thanks a lot for tuning in today and hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night.